Going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back in another video today, and today the Memphis Grizzlies and the Oklahoma City Thunder will play Game 2 of the first round. Oklahoma City Thunder, it would be an understatement to say it was the least interesting game of the first round, or sorry, of the game ones of the first round. I mean, really, none of the games of the game ones were really that interesting. 7 of the 8 game ones were double-digit wins. The rest, outside of the Clippers Nuggets overtime game that we saw on Saturday, game 1, the rest of them were double-digit wins. So yeah, there were a lot of blood. Well, the Knicks Pistons was more interesting. The Knicks just got a bigger lead as the game went on. But so I think it should be interesting to see. I think it should be interesting to see how this game will play out after such a terrible performance. Here's the one thing I can guarantee: it's not going to get worse for Memphis. I mean, it can't get worse from losing 80 to 131. Oklahoma City is good, but they're not that good to beat. A team. Look, it's not like the Grizzlies are the Wizards. The Grizzlies are a solid team. They're gonna play better in this game tonight. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna play even close as better to get a win or maybe even a close game. But I do think this will be a little bit more of a competitive game than the other day. But it's not very hard to get a little bit more competitive than what we saw. Memphis, we're going to go over some injury report. Brandon Clark, Jalen Wells out, but they've been out. They didn't play game 1, so that doesn't really matter. And then Oklahoma City, I don't think there is anything on the injury report for Oklahoma City. I think their injury report is squeaky. No, Nikola Topic is the guy they drafted in the first round last year, has not played in a Thunder uniform. So I don't know if you want to count him, but he has not played at all this year. He's out. And so we'll see if he can play in next season for the Thunder. That'll be interesting. But so yeah, getting into predictions, let's go over starting lineups first. Starting lineups for the Grizzlies: John Morant, Scottie Pippen Jr., Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, and Zach Edey. I think what the interesting Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Zach Edey. I think what the interesting thing should be is, if they can get Desmond Bain and Jaren Jackson to play better basketball, because both of those guys were terrible in game 1. If you can get both those, John Morant wasn't that bad in game 1. It was just defensively they were really bad, and other guys really didn't perform. Marvin Bagley looked pretty solid for them, but that was really it. And so I think if you're the Grizzlies, you want other guys to step up. Here's another thing: if you're the Grizzlies, and I don't understand this, look to give minutes to Luke Kennard. One of your best three-point shooters. You need three-point shooting. Grizzlies were horrendous from shooting threes the other day. Only had 80 points. We're down 50 plus in this game. So if you're the Grizzlies, look to give Luke Kennard some minutes. Help him with some three-point shooting off the bench. I think that's something that would help them. That's something the announcers kept saying the other day, and I was like, yeah, give Luke Kennard some minutes. And I think he did get some minutes in the game, but because it was a blowout. So you got to look to potentially give him some run early in the game, get some three-point shots up. He's one of the best three-point shooters. I mean, they said it the other day during the game. He has like the 3rd or 4th best three-point percentage of all time. So, got to give Luke Kennard some minutes, I believe, off the bench. If you want to, the Thunder are going to make threes. The Thunder are going to knock down shots from long range. If you want to match that, give Luke Kennard minutes. But what do you need tonight if you're the Grizzlies? You need Ja to. I don't know if yes, I think Ja needs to play better, but it's more of the guys around him that I think need to do better. Ja had 17 points in their last game, and he didn't play that much because it was a blowout. It was other guys that need to step up: Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bain, Scottie Pippen, the other guys. So we'll see if those guys can step up and help the Grizzlies. Here's my prediction. I think that you look at how they lost by 51 points, I think they'll be able to cut that deficit in half. I believe so. I see if the Thunder are going to win big, I see it being by like 20 in the early 20s. But my prediction is the Thunder win tonight by the range of 12 to 15 points, and the Grizzlies compete with this Thunder team for around 3 quarters, but then the Thunder start to walk away with this game in the 4th quarter is my prediction for this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.